All right, this exercise video is going to demonstrate the B stance RDL. B stance meaning we're kind of leaning towards that single leg variation. So our deadlift trains that posterior chain into your glutes, your hamstrings, and taking it into a B stance allows us to emphasize a little bit of that balance, a little bit of that unilateral strength at the same time as these very important postural and strength muscles. So what you need, this is a great exercise for at home or at the gym. So you can do it, take it wherever you're doing your training. And what you'll need for it is simply the load that you're going to lift. So not much of an equipment demand here. So B stance, I'm gonna get kind of specific facing and then I'll show the exercise from the side. So if this is our working leg, we want to have that leg forward, and then your back leg, one common mistake is it's too far back and you can feel that it would start to open the hips up into a rotation. So you want to think of that back leg like a kickstand, okay? So it's just slightly back, and I'll show the distance a little bit more when I switch to the side. Some people also like to have a little bit of an external rotation just at the hip there, okay? Other common mistake is we're putting too much weight in that back foot. You want to think about it like an 80-20 split, okay? When you go to do the hinge action, remember hinge is initiated from the hips, okay? So common mistake would be that we would bend down and initiate from the knees, and that's not what you want to do. It's not wrong, that's tending towards a B stance squat, but right now we're doing the B stance RDL. So we initiate from the hips in that hinging action. Keep your spine nice and neutral. So that's another common mistake. We're looking at the ground with a rounded spine. So we're gonna have a nice long spine, and then we drive the hips forward to come up. So it's a straight sagittal plane, meaning front to back exercise. And then when we go to load it, you can either load it with a barbell, dumbbells in both hands, but my favorite option is on the contralateral, so opposite side. You want your load to be in line with the arch of that front foot. So we step back, can kind of open that up. Notice I'm not going so far that my hips open to the side. I keep them nice and square. 80-20 split, initiate with the hips and find nice neutral long spine, not rounded. Drive the hips forward. Slide back, drive the hips forward. You can have a slight rotation there if you want a little bit more of a glute emphasis, and showing that from the other side. So if we want to have that little bit more of a glute emphasis, I'm just having a little rotation there, okay? So that is your B stance RDL. And again, this is a great movement for the posterior chain, a great movement to test out your stability, unilateral, so one-sided stability, very functional for how we move about our day. Oftentimes we pick up things in that very same pattern. So again, from the systems lens, it's showing the health of your full body capacity and integration of movement. So love this exercise, not only for its potential to really target the glutes, which have a great impact on your overall resilience and capacity for moving about your day, but throw in the unilateral element and great for balance as well. So that full systems piece.